Greetings and welcome back to SmartWatchTicks.com. In the last video, part 1 of the beautiful new circular slim smart ring, we talked about all of the facets of this device, how it worked, how to wear it, and of course the incredible app that's coming with it to give you all a stratification of that data. We're in the live measurement now. I just put it back on. It should pick up in just a moment. When it comes to you, you've got a really nice little charger that is very unique. You can even plug it in a phone to charge it. And this is what your ring is going to look like. And this is what the data looks like as it comes through. Now, wanted to let you know in this one some special update information on the app and Kira Plus, their artificial intelligence partner in there that tells you about your basic daily activities and health. To get you started, though, let's send you over there to Circular. If you're interested in this Circular Ring Slim, you can pick it up at bit.ly/circularring. That'll get you in there. You should be able to pick up an 8% discount on the about $300 price, making sure you use the coupon TICKS. Now, you can order your package with a sizing kit. Some of you aren't sure what size your fingers are or your ring should be. Pick up the sizing kit. You'll have a variety of rings, dummies that you can put on and test and figure out which one fits you best. In part 1, we tell you really detailed information about how to choose the right size, so be sure you watch our original review. If you already know your ring size, go ahead and pick it up here. As I mentioned in the first part, err on the side of low, okay? Now, in addition to the circular ring slim, they still make their original Circular Ring Pro. It's a bit more advanced, lots more detail, and we haven't reviewed that one here yet. If there's enough interest, I might be able to pick one of those up for you. It's a bit more expensive, coming in a little over $400. Again, the 8% discount is available to you using the coupon TICKS. You can pick up the sizing kit if you want to. And these are the things listed on both of these: an extra cable, an extra charger, and an insurance program on your ring are available to you as well. Now let's jump back over into that app and show you some really nifty stuff. Now the live information, this is pretty fun. You've got all kinds of stuff in here. We talk again about that in our first review, but it literally is getting live measurements directly from the ring. It turns on the diodes and it picks up the information and you can run with it. Now, while we have the diodes on, I want to mention something. You notice they're on the side while the charging pins are on the very bottom. So when you put the ring on with the pins on the bottom side here where it'll hug the best, you have the option of having the diodes on the outside or the inside. When you come in this way and the diodes are over here, notice that it's susceptible to some ambient light coming in. So if you're going to put the ring on either your pinky, your index finger, or your thumb, thumb's kind of optional. You want to make sure that the diodes are away from the outside. So mine is sized for my pinky. What I want to do is make sure that the diodes are on the inside side, not the outside. So I flip it around and put it on this way. That way it's hugged in kind of a little dark area and you get the best option for getting the lighting. Same thing here, you'd have it on the inside. These, it doesn't matter because either side is next to another finger. Hope that's clear. Now, when we come back out of the real-time data, we've got all of our information across here. I wanted to point out a little bit more in stress levels. This is an evolving part of what's going on with the Circular Ring app, and they've got pretty incredible stuff on assessing your stress levels. It's a scale of 1 to 5, and you get it broken down to the 10th of a point. And you can see here these circles and the color, the green, and it's going up and down from midnight forward. Well, it's using temperature and your heart rate variability and a few other factors, not only to compute what your stress level is, but to predict where it's going to be in the next couple of hours. Your activities taken into consideration, your historical patterns apparently, a lot going into this. There's an interesting article on their website. You can read up on this, but as you can see here, I am at about 10:30 or so, and it's just about computing my 10 o'clock stress at the end of the hour, but it's predicting it's going to be a little bit the same and maybe even go down around noontime based on all these factors taken together. So the stress is a predictor of what you may be experiencing now and in the future, and the way you can really use that one is to help you to reduce the potential of higher stress by perhaps doing a little bit of not medication, maybe like a meditation. Got fooled by that word. Relaxing, breathing exercises, stuff like that. So that's something that is a little more detail here. Another thing, we talked about the guided breathing, but I didn't really go into detail for you on this. This is a nice area that you can work with to get different levels of relaxation for different purposes. For going to sleep, if you have trouble going to sleep, you could use this one. There's a 4-4-4-4 for relieving your overall stress. Here's a fancy one, an energy boost. What this means is you inhale, hold, exhale, and hold. So this is an inhale, hold for 15 seconds, exhale over 10, and then immediately inhale again. And you can make a custom one. That's not me, by the way, although a handsome guy. You can make another one. I made a 5-5-5-5, like the 4-4-4, because I wanted you to experience this. What's happening is the app sends the signal to the ring. The ring has the built-in vibration, right? And it will vibrate to let you know where you are in your breath cycle. Once for inhale, 3 times for hold, twice for exhale, and 3 times for hold. This is a little 2-minute thing. I'm going to set this on the camera, and if everything goes right, it's going to pop up and down and vibrate. A 3, 2, 1 countdown, and did you hear that? That was the inhale notification. That's the hold your breath for 5 seconds, the exhale, and then that's the hold again. Let's do it together. Ready? Inhale. Inhale. Hold it. Hold it. Keep holding it. Exhale. And hold it again. Keep holding. Good. Now you can do this anytime, when you're driving, when you're walking, when you're sleeping. Well, I guess you could. Whatever works for you. You can create these and set them for how long you want them to go. Again, this is for a 2-minute workout, if you want to call relaxing workout. But that's how this guided breathing works. A lot of folks are wondering, can I send my notifications to the ring? Can I do things like that? And unfortunately, because of the heavy battery load that would be required to keep it connected all the time so that you can receive notifications through a vibration or phone calls or texts, that's just not feasible as far as I know at this point. It doesn't do that, but it does do breathing and your smart alarms and all of those other things too. Now, we've looked at the app. We're going to take you into Kira. Kira Plus is this new special area that uses 140 different parameters that the ring is measuring and transmitting back to the app. It goes through all of those, and it'll generate daily recommendations for you, and you'll get a report. Here's a little sampling of some of the reports that were generated over the last couple of days. I'm glad to see your wellness scores improve today. That's nice. It went up to 86%. Now, again, they are referring to these different reports: a sleep analysis, an energy analysis, and something called a overall wellness report. Your energy score is looking great at 91%, but there's some contributors that could use improvement. Now, here's the good stuff. Here's where you get actual breakdown of the parameters that have shifted on you that you can use as indicators to improve your recovery and health. So, I have a body recovery contributor at 62%, significantly lower than it should be. And a recommendation, some exercises and stretching into a daily routine that could improve that aspect of it. Make sure you're getting enough restful sleep and so forth. The sleep score itself at 82% could be improved. The circadian rhythm contributor was detected as being low. That is about your natural sleep-wake cycle, and it says try to develop a consistent bedtime and wake time if you can, and so forth. Yesterday's stress score was at 53. That's pretty high. Consider incorporating stress-reducing activities and so forth. Okay, that was a particular day, the 3rd. Now, the next day, ran the report again in the evening, and today, your energy score is 79 and the sleep score is 71. They're good, but there's room for improvement. Now check out this one. Different recommendations for different things. Body recovery, sleep quality, and activity volumes were all low. So incorporate relaxation techniques into your routine. Sleep score information. Get again a consistent bedtime routine, and so forth. Now again, this is all beta. This is not even actually really released yet. This is just the initial pass at accumulating your data on a daily basis and giving you something you could do for the next day. I'm really looking forward to when this starts to get enough data in its memory bank to be able to see trends and do trend analysis. Like there appears to be something shifting that may be an indicator that you're getting a cold or something like that. They haven't even brought in temperature yet in this. So a lot of improvement coming. It's good to get in on the ground floor of that and start accumulating your data, because the more data there is available, the better this is going to be able to give you that trend analysis over time. Here we go, another nice day. I'm way up at 90% in my wellness score, energy score, and so forth. All very, very good. However, there's some room for improvement. Resting heart rate in this one was slightly higher than usual. So it really is looking not just at the gross numbers, but all of the contributors that make that up, and gives you some recommendations on that. And it noticed I've been doing breathing exercises. This is when I started testing that out, letting the ring vibrate while I was breathing. And it really does work. It's very, very nice. And so obviously I'm getting some good scores from it. But all doesn't last. And of course you fall back down again. So next time in the afternoon, notice the wellness score has dropped a bit. And it gives you some more info on that. I'm just going to let you skim it if you want to, and wrap this whole thing up, and that's it. Okay, one last thing to show you, and then we'll be done for today. This is in that alarm clock area. I usually don't talk a lot about alarm clocks because they're just basic, right? But I've got two, a wake-up alarm and a bedtime alarm, and I'm asking it to wake me up at the most appropriate time within an hour preceding and up to 7 a.m. And it hit at 98%, or a score of 98 on my wake-up score, meaning it hit me right at the right time, or just about. I usually get 100, 98, somewhere around there, and it's optimal. And this is the last part of my sleep, and there was a REM cycle there just before awake, and doggone, it triggered me right at the REM stage, which is the optimal time for you to wake up. 1, feeling good. 2, possibly really remembering your dreams, because you're coming right out of them. So if you're into lucid dreaming or just feeling good when you wake up, instead of like, oh my gosh, I gotta go to work, you might really consider adjusting the way you're waking up in the morning with an alarm clock is triggered. If it's just happens at a certain time, you have no control over the place you are in your cycle, and it might be a little jolting for you. But if you've got this kind of technique going where it can actually optimize your wake up period, That's great. So, again, you get all of your data in here. We've covered this already. You're getting cardio points. You can track and accumulate all those cardio points for future things they're going to be introducing for us. Heart rate variability, again, contributor to your stress, resting heart rate, and so forth. You get core sleep reports, and again, this gets over into all of this information. Just paging through it, because you can literally see all of this in detail, including your energy score, your energy activity for the day, and all the contributors that go to that. So there you have it. That pretty much completes our overview of the Circular Ring Slim. Again, it's available to you directly from Circular at a special link I've got for you, bit.ly/circularring. And an 8% discount coupon ticks when you're checking out to discount directly off of the price. You can order it with the sizing kit or without and add on any of these options. And if you're inclined, you can jump over and take advantage of the Circular Ring Pro deal. Same 8% discount. It's available. Make sure you know your size before you order. That's it for today. And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you again soon.